I'm being sent by your spirit team to have a real vulnerable, just turn this way so it's no clear, real vulnerable but very important conversation. And it's going to be in relation to the Attraction of Wealth course and series that we're doing. But first, Spirit is saying first things first. So, first of all, before I get into this channel message, for those of you who have been waiting for this series, it is starting today. But I have been under very close work with Spirit over the past week or so because we were supposed to start last Monday. But I've been in very close communication, meditation, channeling with Spirit in relation to the messages to give to the collective. And there's some things that we need to talk about first before we can start that. So I got to drop this message and then another message, and then we're going to jump into the course material. If you are watching this video and you've been thinking about how to attract your wealth, praying about how to attract your wealth, wishing that you could get some insight on what's going wrong about why your wealth is not landing in your lap, even though you're doing all the things that you've been taught all this time how to do, this message is for you. The colors, yellow, sunflowers, bees, the color 8, the number 8, sorry, the color 8, the number 8, I saw gold, I saw purple, I saw blues, like a shade, like kind of like an ombre of blues. So blues, purples, golds, earth tones may be your thing. Spirit had me put on earth tone today when I was hearing this message. So earth tones may be your thing, your color. You may vibe with that energy and that color. Leopard print, very interestingly enough. Hot pink and emerald green. I'm hearing the birthstones emeralds, and I'm hearing the birthstone amethyst, birthstone / crystal amethyst. Either one of these may resonate for you. So I do know that that's Aquarius, January energy with amethyst, I believe. Or is that February? I'm sorry, that's February. That is Aquarius energy, but that's February, not January. And then I do know that May deals with emerald, but emerald also deals with wealth, so I'm not surprised. So either any of those things may resonate with you. Okay. So this conversation may be a little bit triggering, and I'm wondering you. And actually, some of the conversations that we're going to be having in this Attraction of Wealth series is probably going to be quite triggering for some of the collective. But nonetheless, that's why we are here. And that's why we're having these conversations so we can move beyond this. So there is somebody in my collective, or that's going to come across this video and probably end up joining the tribe, that has been praying about their wealth, been praying about and asking Spirit, Most High, your guides, your ancestors even, for direction, for understanding about how to accumulate your wealth. And what Spirit wants you to know is, baby, you wouldn't know wealth. You wouldn't know money. You wouldn't know, a blessing as a blessing if it came and slapped you in the face. Why do I say that? Because, see, the issue is not that wealth, money, things that you're looking for, it's not already surrounding you. It is. The issue is that most of the collective is skipping over the healing work that has to happen before you can walk in the wealth that is already in front of you. What do I mean by this? I'm going to give a prime example. This past week, in the process of me getting ready for this spiritual money mastery session that we're getting ready to go into as a collective, Spirit gave me the instruction to open up the opportunity of the distributorships and of franchises to the collective. I'll link the video down below. If it's something that resonates with you, you can still go in and join. It's still available. It has not closed off yet, but that's not what this video is about. I'll put it down below if you're interested in finding out. Anyway, in the process of that, there were a lot of women, over 50 applications at this point that we received and that I've been working through and meeting with the women to be able to join. In the process of me working with them, in the process of me messaging them, I met some dynamic and phenomenal as boss women or women who desire to level up their cash flow. But in the process of that, I also met some women who came and said that they were ready, and this is all of us, okay? This is not just this, but I'm using this as an example, who came and said they were ready, showed up, but yet they aren't really ready. Why? Because there's something in their past, in their trauma that they've experienced, in their past relationships, in things that they have done and experienced throughout life that has happened to keep them very bound and poverty stricken in their mind, in their energy, and in their movements. Now, this is natural. This is not something that you should run away with. And if anything that I say in this message triggers you, that means that this is probably something you need to work on, beloved. It's not me. It's something you got to hold up the mirror about, okay? But in the process of me meeting with them, I realized there's some things we're going to have to heal before I could really help this person to attract wealth. And why is healing? Why is working through trauma so important? Why is your spirit team telling me to come and make a video about you not knowing wealth if it came and slapped you upside the face? You not knowing opportunity if it came and slapped you upside the face? It's because 99% of us think that the things that we are desiring to attract towards us are not already in our reach. But in fact, Spirit wants you to know that it's already in your reach. Matter of fact, it's already surrounding you. Yet, you see it far from you because you cannot, up until this time, when we're getting ready to go into this, figure out a way to make that thing be so close but yet so far from you and be able to attract the thing to you and hold it. See, the issue is not attracting it. Most of y'all don't have problems attracting it. If you came across that video and you put in the application, you didn't have a problem with attracting it. Your answers, your prayers, the things that you've been looking for have been answered. The problem is after it shows up on your front door, are you ready to do the work that's going to be necessary to walk in the wealth that is there? See, the issue is not, will you get accepted? Yeah, you can get accepted. The issue is not, will you be able to make money? Yeah, you can make money. The issue is not, will opportunities and people and things that help you to move forward show themselves up time and time again for you to be able to get the money you desire? Yeah, all of those things will happen. But once they show up, are you, beloved, are you willing to heal every childhood memory, every trauma, every time somebody in your space, in your surroundings, your parents, your siblings, your loved ones told you weren't good enough, told you didn't deserve something, made you, your significant other, made you feel like what you were in this present moment wasn't enough? Are you able to work beyond your fear that working with another woman is going to land you in a position where y'all going to have some kind of catty beef or some kind of fallout or some kind of fear of like, everybody that comes into your life ends up leaving you? You have abandonment issues. How can you work towards wealth? How could you get wealth? Pray for helpful people. Pray for the situations. Pray for the money to show up and plan on doing it all by yourself. Newsflash, beloved, nothing in getting wealth. Nothing in accumulation of wealth. Nothing in accumulation of tribe and collective. Nothing in meeting the right people at the right places, at the right situations, at the right time is a part of you doing it alone. That whole concept of, oh, I'm going to the top alone, that shit is something from the past. That's not something that you could take in this wealthy position that you're praying for, this place where you plan on going. Newsflash. So the question is not, as you're moving into this series with me, am I able to attract wealth? You can attract it all day long. Your spirit team wants you to know wealth is already sitting in front of you. If you look around 9 times out of 10, you're already aligned with wealthy people, wealthy situations, opportunities. Everything is already in front of you. And wealth is not necessarily money, and that's something that we're going to go into. But those things are already attracted to you. Your issue is not, can you attract the wealth to you? Your issue is, once it stands in front of you, are you able to first move past your own negative mind chatter that's going to make you deny the very thing that shows up in front of you as a blessing? Number 2, are you able to get rid of your need to get to the top by yourself Are you able to get rid of that? Number 3, are you able to face every traumatic experience and everything that has been a trigger for you up until now? Are you able to face those things, look them square in their face and tell them, you're not strong enough to make me sit down. You're not strong enough to make me give up. Nothing that could ever be said to me, that could ever be done to me, that can ever be shown to me is enough to make me move off of my why. This is my why and I'm showing up every day regardless. Are you strong enough? Are you ready enough? I want you to sit down and I want you to ask yourself this. And matter of fact, go to part 2. I'm going to give you an exercise to do right now before we start the series. Because if you're finding this video, most likely you're meant to be in a 3-part series of attraction of wealth that we're going to be doing. Attraction of wealth through your spiritual practice, attraction of wealth through healing the body and your physical temple, and attraction of like with herbs and things like that and yoni statement, and then attraction of wealth through your intimate relationships. But before we can get on to all of that, we got to heal. And the healing is the part that plays the biggest role in your wealth staying with you. Not you attracting it, but once you get it, it's staying with you. So go to part 2. Oh, and if you're ready and you made it to this point, down below, affirm to the universe and to your spirit team that told me to make this message. Nothing will keep me bound. Put down in the comment section below, nothing will keep me bound. And let's do this. Peace.